3, 2, 1.
Let's go!
Hey y'all. Hey, everybody. It is Wednesday and it is us, Diana Divine, the ladies and lyrics, back here live with you tonight. Look, my face is all shiny. I'm trying to turn my light down a little bit, but I don't know if it's not working. I want to share the show, but it is not popping up in my timeline. What's going on?
Okay, well, I'm gonna share the show.
It should be coming up in my timeline. Can y'all give me a minute? But also, oh, look at that. Go ahead and say hello. Hello. Hi, what's up? How y'all doing? Welcome back to another live show. I don't know why it's not popping up in my feed, but it's not coming up. I can't find it, y'all. Somebody tell me if you are online. Go ahead and say hello. I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to jump on here while I'm trying to find this show why it didn't pop up on my live. I don't know what's going on. Hey. Okay, I see it right here. Hey, Elijah. I'm trying to share this show. Give me a
Hey, handsome. How you doing?
Can't find it, y'all. It's just not acting right. Okay, hold on. Look at this. Hey there. Love with a touch of magic. Who else is on here live? And guess what, y'all? If you're on here live, go ahead and share the show on your page. If you're on Facebook, I'm trying to share, but for some reason, it is not popping up for me to share it. This is weird. You know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go there, and I think it's going to let me share from here. Just give me a minute, y'all. I'm still, don't talk about me. I'm still, oh, there it is. Bam. Shared it. Hey, how you doing? Cupid, Divine, you look like you could have styled. I look like you could have styled me. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I try. No, I can't be out here in these streets, not representing us well. So yeah. Just came back from look. I rushed home to try to get back here to you all on time because I just went and got my new hair, got my little got my hair done. Yeah. I had to get a retwist. I had to go right after work. Then I had to grab something to eat. Then I had to take Leo out. It was probably about 6:20 or 6:25. And I'm like, look, I'm gonna have to get on here because the people are waiting for ladies and lyrics. So hey, Elijah, thanks for being on time. Who else is on here? If you are on YouTube, go ahead and say hello. I see Love with a Touch of Magic is on YouTube. I see a couple of people streaming in from Facebook. Y'all sitting back in the cut just watching. Go ahead and say hello to us before we get started. You know what I didn't do? I did not share. I always remind my people to come on Wednesday, and I didn't remind them tonight. So let's just hope that, between our sharing, that people will remember that it's Wednesday. Diane.
What's up, girl?
Well, before I ask that question, I guess I should ask you this. Are you ready? Well, let's not go there because you know what I didn't do? See, this is how you know I'm rushing. I did not ask you how you're doing tonight. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I am doing absolutely wonderful. That's how I'm doing.
Good. Okay.
I'm a little tired, but I'm doing wonderful. I'm a little sleepy.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm sleepy. When we get off of here, it's definitely gonna be time for me to start preparing for it. But that's every night when we get off. Time to get ready for bed. Oh, that's not gonna be anything new.
Okay.
No, it won't be new. So I'm gonna ask you this. Are you ready?
Yes.
For some good music, real talk with us dope women.
Absolutely, I am.
All right, let's get into it. So, you know what, Diane? I'm trying to wait to see if more of our viewers can pop on because then they're gonna miss all of the chick chat because we want to get into some chick chat. and probably piggyback on some of what we talked about
So
last.
let's give the people a little time to come on. So uh let's give the people a little time to come on. We won't get into nothing right now. How they say it, somebody say, hey, hey, Tiger. Some people say they sing that song, come on in the room, come on in and with us, ladies and lyrics, folks. So we just gotta
Now,
get,
you y'all on here, just say hello, hi, what's up?
some people are fixing their dinner or they doing something, girl. They gonna come. They don't want to miss out on this good stuff.
I know. Last week we had a lot of conversation around Puff Diddy, P. Diddy, Sean Combs, whatever you want to call them, all those aliases. I learned so much from y'all last week. They said that he kept changing his name because he had so many cases tied to his different name. But anyway, we're gonna talk a little bit about him, talk about some other chit chat, whatever y'all want to talk about tonight. But Diane, I haven't heard a lot of information about Puff Daddy. I did hear. Oh, I got two things that I did hear. One, y'all tell me, did you hear that he's on suicide watch?
I heard
Did you hear
that.
that?
I'm not surprised though.
Do y'all believe he's on suicide watch?
I feel like they do that like a precaution thing. I don't think that is, and because of the what he's being charged with. Hey, on Karen, I think that because of what he's being charged with, they just want to be cautious and just want to, kind of watch over him or whatever. And we kind of never know what somebody is going through. Even, I mean, he did all of those things that allegedly that wasn't good. So we never know what's going through somebody's mind, especially when you don't think you're going to go to jail. Like I don't feel that he thought that he would ever be in the position that he was in, and not even being charged. That's one thing, but being held without no bond, like they're not letting you out. So I don't think he ever thought that. So yeah.
So you
I think
saying
they
he
got
this
to
is
be
a
cautious. Yeah,
precaution?
more than anything. Yeah, I really feel like, I just want y'all to see my shirt. You see that?
No worries, God got me. I know that's right.
Period, like the young people say. Y'all just
God, yes,
yes. Okay.
that's cute. I like that. That's a cute
Thank
shirt.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
So that's what I heard. And then the other thing that I just saw was that 50 Cent is doing a docu-series about Diddy that's supposed to come on Netflix. Did anybody else hear that? Or was
I
that, is that just a
that
rumor?
I haven't heard that, but I'm not surprised. I don't think him and Diddy had such a great relationship.
Yeah, I don't either. That's I don't know what that's gonna be about. You could do the crab, now do the time. I know that's right. You did it, so don't try to. Hey, don't try to take the easy way out now. I don't
Yeah.
think Puffy is. I mean, I don't know the man, but from what I've heard about him, doesn't seem like he's the suicidal type. But who knows what that really is? Like you said, you never know what's going through somebody's mind. What information there is out there about him. And then a lot of people are talking about how he's going to start talking and a lot of people going down, so I don't know. We shall see.
Yeah.
This show makes me have to get involved in stuff like that. But to tell y'all the truth, I don't ever know anything. Like, that's why I didn't know all the stuff y'all was saying. I don't pay attention to these famous people because I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't have anything to do with me. But it's the news, and we always want to talk about what's in the news. So this makes me have to try to pay attention to those things, but I don't care anything about it. So I never know what's going on. Personally, I feel like if it's something doesn't affect me personally, I don't really get involved in it. It just doesn't interest me. So that's just my own personal.
Because I think that is, I'm not going to say it's entertaining because this is someone's life, but also lives that he has touched and allegedly destroyed. And because he's an entertainer, I mean, he's in that industry. You just hear all these things. It's in the news. So I'm not saying I keep up with it, but I do, I listen, I hear, and talking about the suicide part, I want to just go there for 1 second, is that when people are in different positions and like he never been here, he never was in jail under with charges like this, so your mind set becomes different. He can't think the same. He's not in the mansion anymore. He's not, that money is like he might as well have no money, because that money is not getting him out of jail.
Mhm.
So you never know what something, like, it's like, can he live? These might be his thoughts. Can I live in these conditions? So it's a lot to me that goes with that, because he's in a whole different, he never been in this position before. So that changed your thinking, a little bit. And I don't want to, yeah, I don't even, yeah. I don't
Mhm.
really care what happens to him either.
They don't
Yeah.
matter for too much money. No, Jesus. I know that's right. Tyler Perry name was in the indictment. What?
Oh, really?
Mm.
See,
Not surprising. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, we'll see as things unfold. It's like every week there's something. He's really trying to get out of there, but they're not letting him out of there. He's in there till he
not,
goes to trial. You
won't
know
let.
what I watched though on TV? The Menendez brothers story. I actually did watch that because I again didn't pay attention to it too much when it was happening back when they, those two brothers, they killed their parents.
Yes,
Um,
he told me. Somebody said they was watching that. I
Probably.
didn't. I never watched it.
Yeah, it just came on Netflix. So I did watch that. Those boys are crazy. But anyway, yeah, it made me think about people and they were rich. They thought they weren't gonna get caught. Ended up in jail and it was just, yeah, you watched it too. And Carrie said she watched it also.
Okay,
It
that's who
was
said something to me
crazy.
about it. I'm gonna watch it.
Those boys were crazy, especially the oldest one. I realized, but that's crazy to kill your parents, man. Uh, like you have to, and then they tried to say it's because they were molested and stuff. But I also just read in the news that they said new evidence came to light in their case. So that's, we'll see if they actually changed their verdict from, because in the end, at the end of the day, it wasn't even about whether or not they did it. They were dumb enough to confess to somebody that they did, one of the brothers. So they did it. The thing was it manslaughter or was it first degree murder? Right.
So did you plan it, or was you
Exactly.
trying to defend yourself?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Mm,
So, yeah. Let's see.
okay.
Diane, they not like us. They not like us.
They're not
Diane,
like, what's
I
up,
think,
girl?
what do you have going on? I know you want to share because we were just talking before the show. I think it's exciting. You want to share with me? Oh, I got some news I want to share. But I've been holding it in, but I don't think I'm going to share it this week. I'm going to wait. Go ahead.
My what I am so excited about is I have 3 sons, and I love all 3 of them. But one of them is getting married, so I am so excited. And I think that I should say I'm getting more excited. The closer that it gets, I'm getting more excited. And the great part for me is I'm the mother of the groom. And they say a lot of times that she's really not involved. You don't really have a position, but my future daughter-in-law and her mom, which is my sister, I call her my sister, and our birthdays are 3 days apart, um, have included me on a lot of different things, and I feel so like being a part of it. So I'm super excited. I think that okay, I think that they are a beautiful couple, and I'm just excited. I'm half daughter-in-law. Yay! You know how
Congratulations,
it is, yeah, when
Diane.
you don't have no
Diane, where's the wedding going to be?
outside of Atlanta. It's going to be in a barn. The ceremony is going to be outside, and the reception is going to be in a barn. So that is going to be
Oh my
fun.
God.
Yes. So I
So
went.
did you have a wedding planner or did you all plan the wedding?
No, they did it. They did that part. Other parts, like I'm doing a grazing table for them. So I'm doing some other things for the what do you call that? The
Reception?
rehearsal dinner.
Oh, the rehearsal dinner. Nice.
Yeah, so right, all that's going to be at the house and in the barn and stuff. So that's going to be really, it's going to really be fun. And I went to, I'm tired, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I was in the mall all day, and my girlfriend came and met me, and it was like, oh, I was happy that she was there, but I was like, oh my God, like we was in there so long. But I got some beautiful, man, I got some beautiful shoes in my pocketbook.
Where the shoes at? Let me see these shoes.
Girl, you really want to see? I know. No, I will show you. No, I will show you guys the shoes after the wedding.
Oh my God. We have to wait till after the wedding. Oh.
Yes. And let me tell you something, those shoes. And the thing I love about the shoes is I can wear them with anything at any time. Yeah.
He told me they got to move now. They want me to perform. I'm moving to Spain, so I need to know.
Okay, that's right. Well, come on through. That's my baby. You know you could come on through. Yeah, well, so I'm pretty excited.
Diane.
He's serious?
No, he's serious. He said he seriously wants to move. So this is my son, y'all. He said he wants to move to Spain. He's tired of the United States. He's tired of here. And he is considering getting out of here.
Well, good for you. I have
That's
somewhere.
Far, though. That's far. Like I can't just drive to go see him.
But you know what? At the end of the day, I know that's your baby, but you gotta let him live his life full. Because say you wanted to go to Spain, Devon, y'all can see you now. Y'all can come over and visit me. You would be gone.
Like, y'all come. I say I'm not coming back. Yeah, I'm not trying to stop him. I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm just joking. I want my kids to live their best life, whatever that looks like for them. Yeah. But I'm going to say I want a wedding. I want one of my kids to have be at the wedding like the mother of the groom. With somebody, somebody you married. Okay.
It's gonna happen. Yeah, I'm getting more excited, but I am. It's like
I can't wait to see the
dancing and all of that good stuff and just walking down and yeah, I know I'm gonna be a nervous wreck and then I'm a crybaby. So Kareem is in the wedding, so I know when you see him, I am gonna be crying and Gotti, all of them.
I'm so happy for y'all. That's so nice. That's nice.
Yeah, and they kind of like a semi-celebrity wedding. Semi celebrity.
Because Diane's son and his soon-to-be wife are actors, an actor and an actress.
Yes.
They've been in shows. Diane's son was in was that Harlem? Is it Harlem? I saw him in Harlem. Yep, he was in Harlem. And I don't know what was the daughter-in-law in?
He was in, so both of them was in several things, but these are the things I remember. Harlem and oh my God, why can't I see him? I can see the guy's face. Oh my God. Why can't I remember? It was in California, Snowfall. She was in the fourth season. Yeah, she was in the fourth season of Snowfall, and she's been in some other things. She's been on Broadway, so they doing their thing. So it's like a celebrity wedding. I'm not gonna see Sima. It's a celebrity wedding. Aunt Karen, thank you, Aunt Karen.
Yes, that's gonna be hot. I can't wait to see your picture.
Yes, it's a celebrity wedding. I'm a celebrity mom. Okay. Yes,
that's nice. Congratulations! I can't wait to see the pictures. It's not this weekend, but next weekend.
Right. Yes. Excited. Yes.
So I guess we're ready to transition y'all to some music. There's something else I want to talk about. I feel like there was something else.
Just the way you said it, Rob. I guess it's time. Okay.
Yeah. I thought there was something else, but you know what? Whatever. I guess it's gone now. Look, charge it to this. My son always say, you blame everything on menopause now. Yes, everything is menopause problem. I got this menopause brain and it forgets things. I told her, I was joking to one of my friends. I said, my sister, I was like, from now on, everything's going to be because of menopause. Because, yeah, it's not a joke. Anyway, and if y'all know, you know. let's transition. We do have song. I love this song. Oh my! I used to play this song over and over and over and over and over and over again because it just really spoke to me at a time in my life when I just needed to hear. I don't know. I just needed to be encouraged. So our theme for this month what is be encouraged, and that's what I needed when I was listening to this song. So when we were talking about those songs, that's one of the ones that came to me. Kirk Franklin. It's by Kirk Franklin. It's called "Want to Be Happy" by Kirk Franklin, and man, oh Paul, by Kirk Franklin, and I like a lot of his music. I like a lot of Kirk Franklin's music. But it was funny when I was reading about him. Let me just read a little bit about him because actually Kirk Franklin is probably one of the more well-known gospel singers. And I just say singers because to me, Kirk doesn't do a lot of singing. Like he's like to me, and the songs kind of be the hype man. But they said Kirk is a gospel singer, a choir director, record producer, and rapper. And when I read choir director, I was like, that's it. That's how I kind of see him when he's in all the songs. He's the one doing all the directing, right? But I don't know if he's writing these songs because I didn't read if whether or not he wrote this one. I should have looked that up. I need to see. But that's what he is. And they said he is known for leading, and I kind of took, I don't know if I should, a little taken aback by how they described him. He's known to be the king of urban gospel, is what it said. Yeah, urban gospel. Said he's the leading urban contemporary gospel and Christian R&B singer. He has won 20 Grammy Awards, 54. He was born in Fort Worth, Texas in 1970. He was raised by his aunt Gertrude because he was abandoned by his mom. But he was able to read and write music and play just by ear. He could play that piano though. And then he had put a series on TV about him finding his birth dad or something like that. So he had something on TV about finding his birth dad. And that seemed to be like a very emotional journey for him. But I like a lot of Kirk Franklin's music. And this one is one of my favorite. I probably could sing it to you by heart because I used to play that thing over and over and over. Let's see a few comments before I move on. We played it. You love some Kirk Franklin. Anybody else love Kirk Franklin or even know Kirk Franklin? J-Lo didn't sing any of her songs, and neither did he.
They are so funny.
Ashanti sang two of her songs, like "Excuse Me, What?" and I ain't heard no piano, none of these. I saw it in the video. There's a video of this song. I saw him playing the piano in this video.
Yeah, he could play piano.
In this video, he was, it was just about this. It was this lady in the video who was just making some bad decisions. But I want to talk about these lyrics once Diane plays a little bit of it.
I just wanted to say that you said you wasn't sure if he wrote this song. And I looked to see who it was written by, and you would not believe who was written. Kirk Franklin was one person.
One of the writers.
Yeah, Al Green.
Oh.
Kirk Franklin and Al Green.
Really?
Yes. Wow. That's what I said. Because when you said it, I said, let me look and see. I was like, Al Green. Okay.
I think Kirk Franklin had a nose job because I was looking at his nose in that video. And now I'm like,
I'm surprised. I'm not surprised.
It was kind of big, but okay. But anyway, go ahead. I digress a little bit. I want to be happy.
Okay.
Al Green is the original song. Is the original songwriter, you saying? Al Green is?
Yeah, both of them. It's Al Green and Kirk Franklin. They both wrote the song. Yep.
He said his name is on there because it's a sample. Oh, maybe it's a cover. Is it a sample or a cover?
I just see at the bottom, it says written by Kirk Franklin and Al Green. So I don't know.
Okay. But play a little bit of this song, Diane.
We do not own the rights to this music. YouTube. Oh, and Facebook too. Okay.
Wasting time for you.
If you're tired of you,
That's it. Devon, you take it from there.
Oh no. He said, if you're tired of you, I don't know where I want to start. There's so much, y'all. But he said, if you're tired, if you want to be happy, don't. So if you're tired of being the same, if you're tired of things not changing, it's time for you to get out the way. Don't get stuck in how you feel. Let Jesus take the wheel. He knows the road that you need to take. Okay? What? Let him take the wheel. He knows the road that you need to take. But if you're tired of being the same and you're tired of things not changing, it's time. This is funny. It's time for you to get out the way. Because really in this verse, in this part, what it's saying is you cannot do it. You need to let God do it. That's what that verse is saying. But I'm going to go back up a little bit. I'm going to go back up to this part where it says, wasted time, but now I can see the biggest enemy, it was me. So I'm not happy. Like, so sometimes we are our biggest enemy. It's not anybody else, no one else's fault, what we're going through or anything like that. This song is strictly about how we are sometimes our own worst enemies.
Yep.
And why is that? Is because of the decisions we have made or are making. So, Diane, did you want to say something before I go into that? Because my sons and I were having a conversation maybe today or yesterday about how like one decision could just change everything. Or even I think that was today. And even how a decision that you could make in your youth can affect everything else.
Absolutely.
You don't realize it at that time, but it can, and I'm talking about negatively affected. Right. So, Diane, what were you going to say before?
No, I was listening to you. No, go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I was just saying. The biggest enemy, it was me. So I'm not happy. So it's like sometimes we have to get out of our own way and we have to really self reflect on what is happening in our lives and who is really at fault. Like, why are these things happening? And almost 100% of the time, things are happening because we have made some really some decisions. I'm not going to say board, but decisions that have put us on this road where this person is saying, so I'm not happy. So I'm not happy. This person's not happy because of things that they're doing in their own life, not something that anybody else has done. So how do we change that? Like, what do we do? Diane, what stuck out to you in the song? What verses do you want to talk about?
The truth can hurt. The truth can hurt you, or the truth can change you.
What would truth do to you?
Right. What will truth do to you?
I tell you, I know the song by heart, baby. I used to listen to this song all the time. So Kirk Franklin starts this song off by saying that it's before the song ever starts. He said, the truth can hurt you, or the truth can change you. What would truth do to you?
Yes.
In my eye.
And some people it change, and some people stay the same. Because I feel like when they don't change, they don't want to accept the truth, and they're not ready to change. Some people are not ready to change. Sometimes you don't even know you need to change, but then when you realize you do, some people are just not ready. So I feel like the song is saying now it's at the point where the person is like, I'm tired. I don't want to go through this no more. Like, help me. And God is saying, listen, move over and let me drive or get in the back seat. And I'm going to show you what you need to do, because the road you've been taking haven't been the right roads. Let me take over at this point, because of all that you've been doing, evidently it hasn't been working. right? And if you want to be happy, you can't keep doing the same thing. How they say insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. So you got to be able to say, listen, this is what I'm gonna do. Because it's like I'm gonna give God a chance. I'm gonna give him a chance. Isn't that something? People can say that, and do say that. Some people do say I'm gonna give him a chance. But for me, I'm gonna just flip this on me for a minute. That I surrender all. I surrender my everything because yeah,
What was that?
my
Oh, that was your phone. I'm like, what was that? That was not.
say that again.
What's that thing? And is that your phone?
That was yeah, and I turned my phone down. Somebody is kind of texting me. There people rude. Don't they know that I'm doing ladies and lyrics? I done told the folk.
You told the folk. We have to let the folk know. Hey, you know what? Tell them to jump on here if they want to talk to you. Tell
I
them to jump
told
on.
them. And
Uh-huh.
this is my friend that I was with all day today.
And she texted you, girl. You forget I'm gonna laugh.
Oh, yes, yes. I really like this song. And it's funny because those little those simple words, I just want to be happy. So what does that look like? I just want to be happy. So how do you get to be happy? So like you were saying, it's change within. It's nobody else have anything to do with this. It's all about you. Because even if you want to change and you say, well, I'm going to Puerto Rico or I'm going to another state, another country or whatever, when you get there, guess who's going to be there? When you
You,
get
you
absolutely. And guess what? If you unhappy, guess what you're still going to be? Unhappy.
unhappy.
Yes, because happiness is not a destination. Happiness lies within you, and you take that wherever you go. Like Michael Jackson says, look in the mirror, or even Teddy Pendergrass. What's that song? Look in the mirror, and there you are. You know. Okay. Anyway,
Well, I was just waiting for you to keep singing it.
I don't know if anybody know that song. Teddy Pendergrass sings. He's like, no matter where you go, look in the mirror, and no matter where you go, you're gonna be there. You're the one that's gonna be there. So change lies within us. At the end of the day, if you want to be happy, I'm happy. Period. I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah,
I mean,
and I work on that minute by minute because sometimes our mind and make us think something different and make us having us look at other people's lives, and then we start saying how we don't have this or how we don't have that, and not just being grateful for the things that we have, big and small. So yeah, I'm happy. If you're tired of being alone,
said the beat to this song is "I'm So Tired of Being Alone" by Al Green. Oh, the beat.
yes, you
Is
know
"I'm
what,
Being Alone."
yes.
So that's like saying it's a sample. Gotcha. Okay. And then you were saying, yeah, yeah, it sure is. It sure is.
If you
We are always one decision away from an entirely different life. I mean, and that's so true. And then all you have to do is choose it over everything else. Follow your pleasure and what feels right. I mean, because happiness really is a choice. We said that plenty of times on this show. Is that it's really about you choosing. You making choices for yourself about
absolutely,
what makes you happy. And here she said, but if I keep on giving my heart for people to tear apart, the healing will never start. I can be. So she's like, if I keep giving my heart for people
wow,
to tear apart, the healing is never going to start.
yeah. Keep
So
doing
that
this.
I can be happy. And then she
Yep.
said, will I ever be happy? And she says, will I ever be happy? So it's like, again, we just said that decisions, decisions, decisions. She said,
Yep.
but if I keep giving my heart to these people that's messed it up, I'm never going to heal. I'm never going to get to a place of happiness because I'm not making good decisions when it comes to choosing the right partners, is what she's talking about right now.
Yeah.
And I just said this to somebody maybe yesterday. Elijah. It's Tiger and I was talking. Somebody, he was telling me about somebody comparing themselves to somebody else. I'm like, and that's when you cannot be happy with yourself. Comparison is the thief of joy, is exactly what I said. When you start comparing your life with someone else's, you're gonna fall short.
Yeah.
You're gonna fall short.
Yeah, but you know what the craziest thing is, when you look at somebody else's life, and you got to really think, if you were in their position, would you really be happy? Is that something that you want? I'm just saying, because they
Yeah.
got a new car, you'd be like, oh, I wish I had a new car, but you really don't want a new car. You are okay where you at with the car that you have, or whatever it is. That is their life. And my thing is, I remember I used to always try to put somebody else's shoes on, and they'd be flipping and flopping. If they wasn't flipping and flopping, they was too tight where my feet was hurting. But baby, when I put my own shoes on, and I let Jesus take the wheel, my life totally turned around. And I was able to look and see that I have so much in my life and so much joy. So it took a minute to get there. It's been a lot of years, but I learned that a long time ago. I learned that yeah, I had to learn that. But a lot of times that's what we do, especially with social media. That is the biggest thing, that a lot of people start comparing themselves, and they feel like people are doing this and doing that, and they not doing it, and they got this and they got that. Oh, they're in a happy relationship. I'm not. They got somebody, but you don't really know, because I call it fake book, because people can be whoever they want to be on Facebook. Those things might
Well,
not
most
even,
of the time people are lying. They're
that's
lying.
why I call it fake book. It's fake book.
Or look at or this. So 7 days of the week. Maybe one day they posted something that was great and they were happy about. The other 6 days of the week, they might have been going through hell, but they posted that one thing that, and so it looks like their life looks like one way, because people are mostly going to show you or post things that makes them look good, or
Yep.
things that they're happy about, or things exciting. They are not going to post those other things. So then people start to think, man, they got a name. Their life is this. Their life is that. And truth be told, it really is not. And I think that's why a lot of people, where we see the suicide and things like that, people really think they are not doing enough. So this age that we're living in now, man, it is kind of messing us up a bit when we want to start comparing ourselves to everyone else. And we're always on here, and we're always looking, and we're always reading somebody else's status, and then we're getting excited about what other people doing, and we're looking at our lives like, oh, I'm not doing enough, or I'm not getting by, or I'm not progressing like she is or he is. So we have to just have to really bring it back to here. And remember, at the beginning of the show, I talked about like the celebrities, how I don't really pay attention to that stuff, because again, and this is all off the topic, but I'm gonna bring it in here really quickly. It's one of the reasons why we are so obsessed. Some women, some of us women, are so obsessed with getting our bodies done, because we're looking at all these celebrities and all these people who have money. You know, they're doing these things, and we're not happy. It makes us unhappy with ourselves, and we're looking at our own bodies, and we think that we need to spend money to get a big booty, you know, to get whatever extensions, whatever, bigger breasts and facelift and plump lips and whatever you got going on, altering your looks. But I
That's
know, I'm just saying, like, we talking about comparison, right? And we're talking about happiness, right? Happiness has to come from here, and it
mhm.
can't come from looking at what everybody else is doing. Let me read this. Let me do this comment really quickly, and then you can say what you're going to say, Diane. What makes the next person happy won't bring that same joy. The same joy. We are all individuals, people looking at things that make other people happy. I think the same thing will do that for us, for do the same for them. Yes, okay. You're agreeing with me, Tamika. I think because I was talking, they say that people who follow celebrities have a low IQ. Did you mean to put that IQ? They say that people that follow celebrities have a low IQ. Most men like natural. And I just said this too. All these conversations about stuff I was talking about. Most men do like women natural. All this
Yeah.
stuff that we're doing, it is men like No man is gonna say, "Ooh, I wish my woman had some long eyelashes." Not going around doing,
Right.
you know.
Absolutely.
I heard that those fake booties are hard. That's what I heard. I heard. Diane, have you heard that? I just heard that recently. I saw that on.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched this show called The Uglies. It was so good. And it was about, they had the uglies, and then they had people would get half, if you wasn't naturally, it ain't even natural, they would, once you're 16, you're going to have plastic surgery and you're going to become perfect and everything. They focused on beauty and how you look and all. And I just look at the world and I'm like, that's what we are, because people feel like they have to go and get these enhancements. And that's not the truth, because people do want, they always show you the good stuff, but they never show you what people go through after surgery and how many people die from having surgery. I'm loving me. Sometimes I talk to my 2 months old sometime, I'm 2 months pregnant sometime. But at the end of the day, I'm talking about my belly. Those are, I'm saying, like, but at the end of the day, we have to be happy with who we are, because when people meet you, when a guy meet me, he's going to accept me for who he me. He's not looking at me saying, your stomach not flat, you don't have a big butt. Well, he might not say that part, but I'm just being honest. But I think that beauty, that's another thing. Beauty lies within too, because it's the way that you carry yourself and the confidence that you have with who you are and being comfortable in your own skin, but we done got,
That's really hard. That's really hard for a lot of women. A lot of women are not happy or comfortable in their own skin. It's like, yeah, and that's what the problem is like, and then you spend all this money that you don't really have. But hey,
you got to keep it up.
so my sources say that the BBL booties feel like basketball.
Oh, wow. Really?
IQ, there it is. Okay, exactly. I don't know. I think it's something you said, Diana, that Tamika was agreeing with. Diane, are you going to get a BBL?
Because I got one already. Not that naturally. God gave me my BBL.
Look, I probably, if I was one person that cared, but I never had no man and a problem getting a man, and nobody ever said was worried about it. So anyway, I'm just, and even if they did, I wouldn't care, because then you don't need to be with me. I'm not the one for you.
Absolutely.
I'm not the one for you. So love me. Once you love you, I feel like this. This is what I think, and I could be wrong. I think people are attracted, especially men. I'll just say like the opposite sex, because we're kind of talking about women right now. I think they're attracted to women who are comfortable and confident in themselves. I think when you exude a confidence about you, no matter what you do or don't have, your attributes, I think that attracts people to you. All types of people, not just men, but women too, So when you come across as somebody that I love myself genuinely, and you are going to accept me for who I am or not, then that it comes across to other people. And I think that attracts people. I think authenticity attracts people. When you are yourself and you're being yourself, that's what's going to attract somebody.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the
In
truth.
this song, it says, it's so easy to complain, addicted to the plane. You give your heart, then push it away. I'm not gonna read the rest, but I'm just saying it's my okay. So I'll read those comments in 1 minute. Well, let me read them because they were on track to what they are all talking about, what we were just talking about. Femininity is what attracts men. Okay, and this is coming from a man. So femininity is what attracts men. Now, men are visual. If they see something that looks good, we all visual. Let's put it that way. If they see something that looks good, they're going to look. But So let me ask you this question, Diane. This is going to take us off to a whole nother conversation really quick. So we can't stay on this long because I've heard that people say that women from Chicago are like, "Ugh," like,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't like, what's the new word, the new phrase they're using? God, I can't even think of it. Somebody help me. What's the phrase they use when we talk about femininity nowadays? They always talk about it all the time and see somebody pick up. So when he says his femininity attracts men, I wonder if that is true. And we only have a few men on here. It's my sex appeal. Okay, sex appeal. I know that's right. Let's bring it. I'm very comfortable with myself, and I wanted surgery to take the easy way out, meaning bypass the work, exercise. I have to put it in. If you want to change yourself, you can. Is it
Yes.
going to be easy? No, it's going to be a lot of hard work, but you can do it. And I'm
Yes.
not knocking anybody. I'm not knocking anybody that chooses to do it. What I'm saying though is that I feel like sometimes a lot of people are doing these things to their bodies because they are. We were talking about comparing themselves to people who are not perfect. But we look at these bodies and we want that body. You know.
Yeah, because
Um,
they feel like that sets the stage. You have a lot of reality TV, and people are feeling like that's the way to go. But the thing for me is, as a season coming from a seasoned woman, that what happened to growing older gracefully? What happened to, and everybody don't want the gray coming in or whatever. Okay, cool. For me, I do. I feel like I earned it. I feel like it's wisdom for me, right? Because I didn't have gray when I was young. But when gravity takes over, you still, like you were saying, the beauty is with inside, and the person that's with you is gonna love. If you get wrinkles, they're gonna love every wrinkle. They're gonna just look at you and say, she's just as beautiful as when I met her. You
exactly.
know, it's not like, oh, she still looked the same as when she was 18. That's a little weird. And when you are older, now your neck is looking pretty wrinkled, or just certain things that come with time. And I am, for
Come
me,
on, Lord.
loving I am loving this journey of getting older gracefully, and also feeling honored to still be here. So I think that they people are taking that away because no one wants to get older. So my
No,
thing is, if you don't want to get older, then you're not going to be here. All that plastic surgery, first of all, you have to have money because you got to keep getting it over. You got to keep doing it, but that's fine. But you 80 and you looking like you 40. I'm just saying. I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. And yeah, every gray. Could you see the gray in there? I'm happy with that
the
gray.
gray was good, and Diane,
I'm loving
yeah,
that
my
girl.
sister was happy.
Yes. I'm loving that gray. Mhm.
That gray looks good, and I said I'm not covering up my gray either. It's cute, it's pretty, and I'm
Yes.
going. I was struggling with it, but I think I'm just gonna let it come in. We'll see. Right now, I'm at the point where I'm gonna let it come in, but I don't want to mess it up by putting color on it because it's really pretty now, and then making it dull, and and not. Anyway, yes, everybody's afraid of getting old, looking old, being old. But guess what? Get your butt up, get out that bed, go do some exercise, go for walks,
Absolutely.
eat,
To keep
eat
yourself
right,
in shape,
drink your water, and mind your business. Do all
period.
that.
Absolutely. Yep, you are absolutely right.
Being 80 is crazy. Because you're nowhere near 80. That's why you think.
Yeah. It's a blessing. Yeah.
The women are very aggressive now, sister. If that's the word you were looking for. Yeah, they're saying women. Oh, that's what it is. I think Joshua said it. The masculine energy. That's what it is. Like,
Oh,
that's the new thing. Is always, women have, some women have masculine energy. You're hearing that a lot. And right, Tamika, they're saying that the women, I've heard a lot of times women from Chicago being called aggressive. Even my son said he's from Chicago. He's like he's met women in other places that are not as aggressive as the women in Chicago. But it just made me think about that masculine energy thing that people are talking about. And I don't feel like I'm aggressive. I feel like I'm a strong woman, definitely, but I'm very feminine for sure. I know that I'm a girly girl. Uh, there's some things that I'm just not doing as a
Okay.
woman.
That's what they say about women in New York. I mean, I have been here for 29 years, but yeah, that's what they say. I think it's just a position some women have to take. You know, you're raising your kids by yourself, you're doing this thing by yourself. So yeah.
Earth is ghetto. 80 years on this rock is a lot.
Well, all I can say to
I don't
you is
want that anymore. Men
listen,
are
I'm looking forward to when eight. Listen, baby, and I won't have a cane. I am looking forward, and I won't have a walker because I'm be in good shape.
I know that's right.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to 80. Yeah. Come on, God. Let me
When I
say.
turn 80, then I'll be saying I'm old. But I was telling my son I am in my 50s, and I promise you, I know I'm aging every year, and I do see some changes in my body, like I was just talking to menopause. But on the average, like every day, in my mind, I cannot believe I'm in my 50s because I do not feel like I'm in my. I don't know what it's supposed to feel like, but I just feel like I'm in my 30s. But I'm actually am aging, but I don't feel like it. I don't know
Well,
if that makes sense. It
it
just
makes a lot of sense. So you're in your 50s, I'm in my 60s, and I don't feel like if that's a feeling or how do you supposed to feel when you're a certain age? I'm in my 60s and I feel absolutely wonderful. I do. I feel great. I do. My mind is sharp. I have a youthful spirit. I don't want to be 25 again. I want to be where I'm at. So I feel good. Yeah, I'm good.
you get thank you. So yeah, I know I'm getting older, but I promise you, I still like I'm in my 30s. I feel like
That's good.
I feel really good. I feel really, really good. And I just
Think
want to
it's
keep
like a mindset because how does a 50-year or 60-year how you supposed to be? Like what does that mean? How does that look? It looks just
going.
like for you the way it looks for you, and how you feel is exactly where you're supposed to be. Yeah.
Yes, Diane, you look beautiful.
Thank you, doll.
And right, and she's in her 60s, right? So I don't know. The, it's okay to put in some work for some stuff, and
Absolutely.
and not,
Absolutely.
but to each his own. Anyway, back to this song. Let's see.
Thank you, Helen.
Then Helen, hey.
Helen,
Thank you. We
didn't
appreciate
even know you was out there today,
it.
girl.
Hey. Let's see. They want us to look like our older relatives used to look back in the days. Have
That's
y'all
the
seen have y'all seen the lady from it's like a meme, the lady from Golden Girls? What was someone? The one that I always thought she was sexy. What was her name on Golden Girl? The sexy one. You remember her name?
Blanche.
Blanche. Blanche Devereaux. So it was a picture of Blanche, and it's another
I
person.
Blanche.
It's another person. Gets they was like 50s back in whatever what she was, and then 50s now. Doesn't she was in her 50s? You remember what Blanche looked like?
Oh wow. Wow, I
Yes.
thought it was older.
So it's like, like to Tamika's point, maybe aging doesn't look the way that it used to look.
Right.
You
I
know what I
agree.
mean?
I even think about my mother. When my mother was in her 60s, she looked very, she looked older. She wasn't youthful like me. She wasn't. So I get that. Yeah. But I
Yeah.
love Blanche. If I'm gonna be a golden girl, okay, Blanche, call me Blanche.
First of
Okay.
all, I think it was 50. First of all, ain't no way in my mind do I think that me and Blanche, like, just,
Her spirit, that's what I like. She had a youthful spirit. She didn't look young, but she was getting it in. She was having a good time. She
she
didn't
was
care.
definitely getting it in, that
Yeah,
she
she
was.
was getting it in. That's the part I like about it. She didn't care. They didn't want to do nothing. She was like, I'm out.
We have a question. I wonder if we want to save it for next week or what you want to do, Diane, because it's like a few. I really want to talk about this though, but we might want to save it when we make sure we have enough time
We
to
don't
kind of.
have enough time.
Okay, so we'll just kind of keep on with our topic for right now, and we'll say that y'all got to come back next week, especially the guys, because this question I'm really curious about having a conversation. The Golden Girls was so late that fake as 227. I love it. Wait, not 227, because 227 was that
Um,
that was with Jack A. Wasn't that with Jack A? Jack
mm,
A. Harry.
Jack A and
Jack A and Marla Gibbs. Those
mm,
Marla Gibbs
yeah,
and Jack A. And then there was this other lady. I can't even remember her. She was forgettable, I guess. But Marla Gibbs and her
it's
husband.
always out the window.
That's where Regina King made her debut on that
Yes.
show. Regina King started there on 227. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So, y'all, this month our theme was be encouraged. And this was
Yes.
our last song on there, just talking about happiness and really about happiness being more about, let me say this, less about other people and
Mhm.
what they're doing and what they think and how that you interact with them, and more about how you feel about you, the decisions you're making about you. So that's what happiness is about. It's the inner happiness is all of it's an inside job, baby. It is an inside job. And if you're looking somewhere out there, then you're not gonna find it there. This title of this story is "Want to Be Happy," and they said if you're tired of being the same and you're tired of things not changing, it's time for you to get out the way. Don't get stuck in how you feel. Let Jesus take the wheel. He
Yes.
knows the path that you need to take.
Get
My
out
son
your
said something to me. One of my sons said something to me that really surprised me, but he even encouraged me, even though I know I do this. I was in like a place where I was feeling, I don't even know what the word is, overwhelmed. That's a good word. I was feeling overwhelmed. And he said to me, Mom, I have been so happy lately. These is words. And I said, why? He said, because I have been praying and talking to God.
That's it. That's it.
And
Period.
that's what he said. He said, I've been talking to God more and being thankful. He was like, and being in gratitude. And it was just what I needed to hear me, because I forgot. Like I forgot where I needed to be. Now, if you're not, if you don't believe in God, or if you don't, if this is a conversation that's not comfortable for you, I'm not going to apologize for it, because that is what I needed to hear. I'm just sharing my own story and how
Yes.
this song is just
Mm.
speaking to that, and how this very song got me out of something that I was in. I was stuck. And I just played this on repeat. But that's how powerful music is. That's why this show
Absolutely.
exists, because
Yeah.
music is powerful,
Yes,
and
it
it
is.
can make you change the way you think. It can change your mood. It can help you make decisions. I mean, I love music, and my sons will tell you. We'd be in our car driving, and I'd be playing some of the same songs over and over. That's probably why they like music,
That's
because
me.
I was always playing it. But y'all, music can change your life for real. It can. It can encourage you. But
I want to
yes,
just say this real quick before we have to get off. Is when you talked about one of your sons talking about him talking to God more and being more grateful. That's where I'm at right now. And oh my God, the more you are grateful, literally, the more God gives you to be grateful for. You will see your life looking totally different in your darkest times. If you're grateful, I promise you the sun will shine. I'm just saying that from experience, not from 10 years ago. Let's talk about these last few months. Yeah, I'm just saying that you are so on point. He is so on point with that. Um, being grateful and getting closer to God. And some people don't call him God. Whatever your higher power is, some force that's greater than you. Some
And
force
we
that's
gotta go, y'all, because if we don't, we're not gonna be able to read.
bye.
We love y'all. See y'all next week.
So